Olori Tobi has replied the Ooni saying that I am the one you would face, not my mother. So if you could remember vividly, Olori Tobi's mother came out some time ago making some hilarious confessions that got the internet buzzing. Yes, everybody was talking, everybody was beginning to be concerned that what exactly is happening. Because the last time we checked this matter, Olori Tobi is in complete agreement with the mother. Whatsoever it is that Toby did, the mother knew something about it. Because during Toby's pregnancy, she stayed with the mother. Most of her times were with her mother. So it not get asked, Olori Toby will do something, then they go talk say the mama don't know anything about. It's a lie. Toby's mother knows something about it categorically, and every day that passes by, it become a thing of concerns to people. But then, after a period of time, Toby's mother came out and started making vigorous confessions that this is not what Toby told her. Toby has changed. Toby is not what she expected. Toby has grown to be the child she never raised. Yes, because if Toby is a child she raised Toby to be a good wife, to be a submissive mother, and all of those things. But now, no, Toby has become an opposite of whatsoever it is that she knows she's doing right now. And from all indication, she spoke of the whole surrogate mother stuff, the twins, and every single thing. And that was the point where everybody was asking her that, okay, if you claim you know something about this thing, then why didn't you stop Toby from the onset? Because this is your daughter. No matter how bad you think these things will get, there is a room to which where you will play the role of a mother. You call her and tell her that, see, Toby, it must not be like this. You have to stop at some point. You have to stop whatever it is that you are doing. You cannot just continue like this. And people were asking her that if you could not stop Toby from doing whatsoever it is that she felt was right and she was doing, why come out now? Why come out now and begin saying all of these things? Because they do not make sense at this point at all. None of it makes sense. And what did we hear? The woman did not reply. Certainly she didn't. So when it became necessary that Toby took her children, brought them into the palace, only even snapped with those children. Yes, because there are pictures making around the internet that only snapped with those children. And that was the day those children turned 1 year. Yes, year. So Toby brought them into the palace, and after they only held them, now there are always media publicity or publications in the palace. So they took pictures and all of those things. When they finished, only asked her, okay, why is she here? And the next thing Toby said was, the one is denying responsibility of the children that rightfully belongs to him, and it is not good. The one ought to take responsibility of these children. She just kept on saying a lot of things at a time. And when they only said, okay, I will think about all you have said and I will get back to you. Then Toby left. Yes, we all knew that Toby left the palace that day. But when they only reached out to her, I think the only should have had meeting with one or two persons that advised him that collect those children. But what Toby knows is that if only gets those children and she is not there, the first thing he will do is to run a DNA test. Sharply, we all know that he will go and run a DNA test, because the milk that was found on Toby that she was using in feeding those children, that milk never belonged to Toby. Who did it belong to? The surrogate mother has been hidden till today. Nobody has known where she is. So it has just become a concern, like, okay, if it doesn't belong to Toby, then who does it belongs to? That's a big question. Who does it belongs to? So they have been looking for that surrogate mother to at least run a test and know who this milk belongs to. And it has just been something quite hidden all this while. Nobody knows where Toby kept her surrogate mother. Nobody knows where she have chosen to hide her. So when they only requested for the children, she said, no, I cannot give you. So what exactly do you want becomes the question. The last time you said that you are not taking responsibility. You need to take your children. You need to be their father. They need when they grow up, let them not grow up with that mentality of they were rejected or any single thing, and they only called you and said, okay, bring the children, and the next thing you're running away, you don't want to bring the children. It becomes a thing of concern. Yeah, seriously, it becomes a thing of concern. So right now, Toby has replied the Oni, telling him that I am the one you have to face, not my mother. Leave my mother, forget her on this matter. I don't even behave like and you ought to drag her or any single thing, because right now the whole concern on this matter is the fact that Olori Tobi's mother knows a lot, yes, and they only felt that if he could get through her, he will be able to get one or two things that have been hidden for quite some time, in the sense that right before that day that Toby said she was pregnant, the mother already knew what was planned. It was not like she told the mother that, okay, I already told the Ooni I am pregnant, so this is how we are going to do it. No, it wasn't like that. She did not do that. She categorically did whatsoever she wanted to do, and the mother is aware of it. That's the truth. The mother is aware of it. So right now, no, we don't even know how we are going to categorize this. She has come out to reply the Ooni, come out to tell him, pump and clear that, eh, I am the one you're supposed to face, not my mother. You know that Toby's mother also replied to the Oni that don't drag me into your family affairs. Deal with it. Deal with whatever it is with your wife. So now it is more like the Oni is just left with Toby, and you know that to handle Toby don't they turn issue for the Oni, because the woman feels she is wise. She feels she in fact she feels she's too capable. She feels I don't even know what to describe whatsoever it is that she feels, because all her feelings are beginning to make whatsoever it is that the only think inferior, and whatsoever it is that the only wants doesn't matter. That is what she's trying to do, because she brings a proposal and rejects it at the same time. But if the only brings a proposal, that proposal is not even supposed to exist at all. So at the end of the day, these women would definitely tell us whatsoever it is that they want and they hope to achieve, because what we are seeing now, it is definitely not what we hoped for. Yes, it is not what we hoped for. And as this whole matter can't take the ground now, get wetin you go tell person. Yes, the Ooni is trying every single thing he can, every single thing possible to make sure that these things comes out well. But when these women start putting up their plight, they start putting up their fight and every single thing they are capable of, we don't even know wetin we wan talk on top the matter again.